So, hi and welcome. Today, I want to talk about 3 principles about staying, time, and direction, and why I believe that these things are really crucial if you want to develop your own creative practice. So, in our days, you can find inspiration in many places, especially on social media. You will find beautiful artist accounts and very nice feeds, and they have licensing collaborations, and they have their own online shop and their own worlds they created. And for me, it looks so lovely. And at the very beginning of my creative practice, I thought that I should be already there. I should have the social media. I should post more. I should share more. I should have my artistic style. And it is very tempting to believe that. And many times, because we don't see progress quickly, we stop creating. We think, oh, I cannot do this. I failed. But I think we don't fail when we think that. We just have a false expectation. Because before the results, there is work or practice. And this work and practice leads to the results. But now we focus so much on results and less on the process itself. So that's why I believe that the first or the beginning of the process is staying and being patient without any expectations to achieve a certain result. Because it just be open. You don't know if you will be a pattern designer. You don't know if you will be a fine artist. Whatever will appear, whatever will unfold is great. Maybe there is something you have no idea of, but you can allow it to appear. And you do this by doing simple tasks every day. You cut your paper, you prepare your collage papers, maybe you do some stamping or mark making, maybe you order your materials or you prepare a surface. Whatever it is, even organizing our own creative space is part of this process, is part of staying. I return, I come back every day or as often as I can, and I keep it going. Okay? So this is the most important thing to do. And the second principle is time. Once we stay present with our process, with our work, we create a timeline. We have a starting point, and now we are maybe 1 year later, we see that we made progress. You have your own reference point. You don't need social media accounts. You can compare your own work from 1 year ago with your current work. And this will show you, it will make evident that you have a creative side, that there is something coming through. And just, without any judgment, let it speak to you. And it will make you happy to see this. You can, of course, make this visible through having a social media account and posting regularly. Or you can, if you don't like this idea, you can have, an album in your photo app and just collect their pictures of your work. And then you will see, I use the Google photo app, and I love scrolling through my Google photo feed because there is so much stuff that is connected to my creative work that is not, of course, not posted on social media. And I love to see it. I even scroll back when I find on Instagram a beautiful account, an artist's account, and I love to see where they started. So I have the current postings, and then I scroll all the way back. Sometimes they have like 1,000 posts or even more, but it's totally worth it. And then you have an idea where they were maybe 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And this gives you evidence that once you stay with it, you give it time, you will have different results in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. There is no way around this. So once you stay and give the thing time, you will find direction. It will just like pop up. You will look at your work and you will see that this work is better than your work before. And you will start to ask yourself, why is it? What do I like about this? Is it the composition? Is it the color? Is it the lines? Why do I like it more than my other work? And when you start to do this, you will give your work direction, because before that you created material. But once you become conscious of, of what you like in your work, you can do more of this and you can create something that is more your style. And that is what we want. And I think in many cases, we believe that creating a creative work is something that we can do or we cannot do. But this is not true. It's just a practice like anything else. Let's say you start to dance. You will start very small, right? With very small steps, and you will build up. And then at the end, maybe after a year, you are a good dancer, and you know all these, how do you call this? I don't know, this steps. I don't know. Choreography, it's in German, but I can't think of the English pronunciation, but I think you know what I mean. At the end, you can dance to a song, but at the very beginning, you learn like 2, 3, 4 steps. So with creative practice, it's the same. You start very small, you build over time, and after that, you might find out you have a style, like in dancing too. So this is beautiful. This is a beautiful progress, and you will be happy with your results when you follow through. So I created a very small PDF about this creative process, like a guide. If you're interested, I will add a link in my description. So if you're interested, you are invited to download it for free. There is no obligation to sign into a newsletter or something. It's just a gift. I want to share my thoughts with you and inspire you to think about that in these 3 steps. If you believe you failed, ask yourself if you really stayed with the process long enough. So yes, this is it for today. Yes, maybe one thing I added in this small process guide has a staying note. I call it a daily staying note. So it's an inspiration for taking notes every day, or when you feel like you want to remember something about what you created today. Maybe something came up and you were like, oh yes, that's it. And I love to use daily notes to make this conscious for myself, and to just write down what I like or what I don't like, and set an intention for my next work. So that's how I develop my stuff. I realized that I love squares. Then I realized that I love transparencies and jelly prints. And so then you start to focus more on this and you leave other things out. So if you want to create something like this for yourself, you can just grab this process guide and just check out this daily note. Maybe you don't have to use it. You can just make your own notes, of course, but just like it's just an idea for you. So, but that's it. I thank you so much for staying with me today. And I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye.